HaWah. We are back in Black Stephen and the Coronado Expedition. We are in the journey of Coronado 1540 to 1542, translated and edited by George Parker Winship. And it's a good assortment of, different testimonies. We're still in Marco Deniza's testimony, and he's wrapping up right here, man. Let's get the tail end of this and go into the expedition to New Mexico and the Great Plains. All right, we're going to go right into that. So everything we're talking about is New Mexico, Colorado, Arizona, Utah. That's a very important piece. California, all that. Mexico, all that. You know what I'm saying? All that, Managi. All that. Wyoming, Oklahoma, all that, right? So this specific expedition, is really going from Mexico, kind of, into what they're calling New Mexico and Arizona. And we've been talking Kalalus. We'll be, back on Kalalus tomorrow, 2 o'clock. Tuesday, 10 o'clock Pacific, man. Standard time, man. Pacific Khalifa time. Just tune into it, man. Love to your honor to Hebrew Prince, man, letting us know, man, unity is the key. And I'm with my bro, ThaWaDa. It's like, if you're gonna choose to unify, you gotta unify around a code. It's that simple. There's never been no black unity with all black people coming together. That's a dream. I'm not gonna lie, it's never happened before. So, you can't sell us on something that's never happened before. When they try to be like, oh, black unity. That's never happened before. These are tribes. It's always been tribal, tribal war. You know what I'm saying? But the difference between one tribe and another, typically is the power they serve. So it's not about us unifying with everybody who says the name of the creator this way or that way, HaWah this or HaWah this or HaWah that. The big difference is that with those folks that are saying it different ways, it comes a different ideology completely, and 95% of that is going to be bringing another power before or next to or beside our power. Most of that's going to bring you into the Yeshuas and into all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, that's why we got a nice pure crystallization over here. When we say HaWah as the breath of security, it's a big, it's a frequency war, so it's a big difference, you know what I mean? And, that's not us separating unnecessarily. It's called crystallization. So let's not confuse, the crystallization with unnecessary separation. The tribe got to crystallize. There has to be a separate frequency, that is crystallized. Everything's not going to be vibrating the same. However, what I'm saying, for the right, for the right mission, what I'm saying, for the right situation, it's going to be necessary for everybody to, come together regardless, what I'm saying, regardless if they are thinking this or thinking that, the Christian, the Muslim, the Buddhist, the this and this. When the ish hits the fan, y'all, people going to forget all the separations real quick. I do believe that. But when it comes to us, and when it comes to Tribe Nation, when it comes to tribing up, we tribe up around a code. As long as you come in that frequency, hey, it's one tribe, one vibe. And that's the best we can, do to, bring the creator in first, right when you come through the door. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to be tried up next to a Naga that's going to be sacrificing pigs next to you because they believe in that. There has to be a separation. You don't want that around your children. You know what I'm saying? Someone else, can have a whole different type of flow. They don't believe in this and don't believe in that. They're going against everything. You know what I'm saying? That's a different frequency. You know what I mean? And it's the fourth quarter. Now it's got to choose up to be in this frequency. To choose up, to be crystallized, man, you got to choose up. So, that's right through the door. Then we could walk through a door together. But that's the unity we talking about is Exodus 20 got us in code. No power for power right through the door. No other power other than our creator right through the door. You know what I'm saying? Because, we could say most high, but it depends on whose perspective the most high is. Not everyone got the same perspective of the most high. Somebody else's most high is Jesus. That's their most high. Somebody else's most high is Muhammad. Somebody else's most high is something. You know what I mean? So just because somebody say most high, you don't really know. That's vague terminology. When we say HaWah, you know exactly what we're talking about. We're being specific. You know, Moses said, what frequency do you want us to, refer to you in? Exodus 3, you know what I mean? Verse 13, I am, HaWah, to be established. We're talking about framer. We're talking about shaper. So it's very necessary to be specific. It's very necessary to be as crystallized as possible. Not, for unnecessary separation, but for necessary separation.